Oh, let's sort the video out. Hello. I'm not expecting anybody to come on today because most people should be at school. Okay, unless you're jumping on just up a nose. This video, okay, today, Little Dragons mini class is going to be about our stances, our two main stances that we have to start with. Okay, so just because Little Dragons class, it could be really useful for the Kung Fu kids as well. Okay, so, and adults actually. Okay, so we're going to have a slight warm up and we're just going to look at our feet because a stance is basically short for standing, the way you're standing. Again, your posture as well. Your posture is the way you're standing. Okay, so it's really important with our stances to stand correctly, not slouch, not lean back because I'm going to fall over. Okay, not having our legs too much on a tightrope, except one of our stances is a bit like having your legs on the tightrope. So we will go through that as well. Okay, so we're going to bow in. Okay, and we're going to have a slight warm up to start because I'm a little bit cold. It's cold in this unit today. Okay, so I'm going to take your legs out. So right at the start, when we learn to stand in Kung Fu, we have to bend our knees, okay? But not too much, otherwise we're going to fall backwards. So what we say is we just unlock your knees. So you're using these big muscles here, okay? So right from the warm up, that's what we're starting to work on. So you're getting the strength in your legs. We're going to take that neck nice and slowly, all the way around. And then shoulders, so we're working from the head all the way down to the body. All the body, the legs, the toes, yeah, your feet, that's what I'm thinking about. And then, once you've done your shoulders, what's the next joints really is your elbows and your hand wrists, so you start bringing the arms into it as well. Big circles with the arms. That's it. And then we're going forward. I like singing. Big circles. Excellent. Then from the hips. So we've got the shoulders, these are the joints, and then your next joints are your shoulders, because you've got no real joints in your body, little bones and organs and things like that. And then we change direction. That's it. So what are the other joints? So you've got your hips, and then next joints are knees. So we will take the knees in. So because the joints need to get really loose before we start kicking, because you're using your joints all the time when you're punching and kicking. Okay, and what we got is a bit like a car. We've got oil going through your joints. Again, before a car can run smoothly, that oil's got to be flowing. Same as the body. See, you didn't realise we were like cars and lorries and tractors and things like that. Excellent. And the next thing, we've got ankles. So what we work on when we do the ankles, we work on our balancing as well. So I'm going to stand on my leg, making sure my posture's upright with my head. My head should be on top of my feet, so aligned to my foot before I bring that knee up. Okay, and yes, you can rest on things if you need to, but don't lean on it in case it slips and you fall. Okay, so my 3 rolls, which we spoke about I think last week, we're standing tall, breathing deep and focusing. So we start on them, and we start rotating the ankle, and then we're going to rotate the knee. Don't fall over. And then from there we bring our hip into it. So we worked all 3 joints. Okay, this is quite advanced, so you can lean on stuff if you want to, rest on stuff. Then bring the other leg up, and we work the ankle. Make sure your head's really straight with that foot. Look, if I wobble, if I move my head this way, whoa, I'm going to fall. If I move my head that way, I'm going to fall. So we keep that head nice and straight. Ankle, knee, and then hip. Oh, see, I nearly fell then. It's good I'm in the video. Oh. Watching the video, trying to watch you guys and work on my balancing as well. Excellent. Okay, and then from there, now we got to get the heart rate pumping a little bit. We won't do it too much because this is only a very small mini class to work on the stances. So going backwards and forwards. So even when we're doing this bit, we're still thinking about our feet. Okay, really important because you don't want to do all this. Okay, backwards and forwards with your legs and then outwards like this. Oh, standing nice and tall, one leg behind the other. That's it, so you're thinking about them feet again, and then we're going to go in star jumps just briefly. 10 seconds, go. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Excellent. Right. Okay, so we're going to look at the stances. Won't do many punching today. Okay, well, best warm up the legs first, I think, as well. Okay, because we're going to do a little bit of kicking. So to warm up the legs to start with, you just do this very slowly. To start with, bring that leg up. And even now, this is really, what stance is this? It's our Kung Fu stance. Another word for it is fighting stance. But because I'm not very keen on the word fighting, because fighting is not very good really, is it? Okay, we learn to defend ourselves, but we don't like fighting. Okay, so in our Kung Fu stance, you can see both legs, can't you? Okay, so that's a big clue there. So when we're looking at Kung Fu stance, you want to see both legs and your hips, which are these, forward, okay? Not like this, but like that. I'm feeling a bit wobbly. Okay, so you get into your Kung Fu stance like this. Okay, and stretch your legs. I'm just going to take the leg up, and as I land it, I'm going to see if I can still land it in the same place. Okay, so you're going to go up and down, not like this. Okay, now you can't see my leg very well, can you? Okay, so up and down for 10 seconds. Go 10. As I'm counting down, as well as putting this here, my foot in the same place all the time, I'm going to slightly get a bit higher, but I'm just warming my legs up first, getting my muscles ready for kicking. We're going to go 10, 9, 8, it's coming a bit higher, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and then we're going to change legs. So another good thing in Kung Fu is that it really gets you good at knowing your left and your right leg. Okay, because to get in a good stance, you need to know which legs you wear, right and left, and which one is in front. Okay, because I will be asking that all the time. So this is my front leg now. When I swap legs, this is my front leg. So my right leg's in front. I'm just going to warm up the left leg. 10, 9. Try and keep that foot nice and flat on the floor as well. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Yes, excellent. Okay, so we've got Kung Fu stance. What can the other stance be then? The two main stances. I know we've got horse riding stance, but we're not going to look into that today. These are our two stances that we use for doing our techniques a lot more. Okay, we've got Kung Fu stance and we've got warrior stance. Okay, now when I'm in warrior stance, can you see my other hip? Not really. Remember, these are your hips. Now you can see both hips forward. We'll go like this, you can't see that hip. Okay, so when you're in a mirror or you're looking in a video or a window sometimes, okay, so you can see your reflection. A good way is going Kung Fu stance, warrior stance. Okay, and most of the time, if we're kicking off the back leg, we're in Kung Fu stance. So we can just bring that leg through the middle and kick. Now, if I'm in kicking off a front leg, I can go in warrior stance. This is warrior stance. Another stance actually is T stance. Okay, but we won't go into that today. That's good for doing front kicks, you see. We're going to look at turning kicks and side kicks. Okay, so if I'm like this, now if I kick off this leg, I bring it in the middle anyway, don't I? So I might as well stay like this and protect myself so I don't show you everything here. Okay, now if I want to use this leg, then I bring that leg across, go with the Kung Fu stance. Okay, so we're going to work on warrior stance first. So if everyone goes in warrior stance, all we're going to do is 10 turning kicks. Don't have to do it too high because you haven't warmed up too much yet, and I've stopped warming up now as well. Okay, so I'm going to bring that leg up and kick out. Bang. 1, 2, bang. Bang, bang. That's all we're going to do. I sometimes, when I'm in warrior stance, I'm making a step before I kick, aren't I? So I'm going up and kick. 1, 2, bang. Just like that. Bang, bam. Okay, so I'm also going to do a side kick. I'm just bringing the knee up this way as well. And we worked on turning kicks and side kicks, I think, haven't we? Okay, so all we're going to do for 10 times is a turning kick. Ready? Let's one side. Let's two side. Let's 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Oh, that was 10. Oh, now we're going to change legs. Right leg in front. Ready? Let's 1, 2, 3. You can get your legs a bit higher than me, I'm sure. Ready? 5. I can't remember what number I'm on. We're going up anyway. 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Very good. Excellent. And come back to a good. See, my knees are still bent. Not too much like this. Nice and bent. Because then, if your knees are bent, you can bounce a bit nicer. If your knees are locked, oh, hurts my knees like this. I need to be able to spring for my knees. Okay, so warrior stance, kung fu stance. So we're going to go back to the front kick now because it's easier to show you what I mean. Okay, so this is kung fu stance. All we're going to do, hands up, we're just going to do a front kick and place it behind us. Okay, but like the exercise we did earlier, we're going to kick and we're going to put our foot down in the proper kung fu stance. Okay, we're not going to do this and suddenly lose balance. Okay, from here, front kick, place down. Okay, on my shout. Now we'll do 10. I'm going to shout from 1 to 10. Ready, go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Are you still seeing that leg? 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And now I'm going to put that leg in front, not my right leg in front. So I'm going to do the same again with this leg. Make sure you can see that leg, kung fu stance. Ready, go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yes, very good. So we're going to look at front kick, the first kick you learn for your first belt, but we're going to step. Okay, so remember how we do it when we put the leg in front? We do a front kick and we step forward. Okay, and you still see my stance, can't you? Good kung fu stance. If you can get your stances right, guys, you're going to get a lot more points in your grading. Okay, stances and posture are the first things that we're looking for in your grading. Okay, so take a few steps back, put your left leg in front, hands up. On my shout, we're just going to do a front kick off our back leg. Ready, and pull it forward. Ready, hit! Oh, and have you got a good stance? See, remember, stance, stance. Ready, hit! And sit. Excellent, take a few steps back. Ready, hit! And back. Ready, and forward, sorry. Hit! Very good. Hit! Very good. Excellent. Okay. So did you get that? Okay. So your homework should be, if you want to really get good at kung fu, is practice this stance and this stance. Okay. So one exercise we do, which will really get you good for sparring. If you don't know what sparring is yet, sparring is when we pretend to fight each other in a nice way. So, okay. So you're going to go into from warrior stance and kung fu stance. So you're going to say, show my leg, hold my leg. Show my leg, hold my leg. Back leg we're talking about. Ready? Kung fu stance. Warrior stance. Kung fu stance. Warrior. Kung fu. Warrior. And you can just do this. See? Oh, yes. That's a good exercise, isn't it? One, see my leg. Don't see my leg. See my leg. Don't see my leg. And then when you get really good, you can just practice doing this. Okay? Make sure it's like that. Make sure that foot's facing forward. 1, 2. Okay? So I might want to do side kick off that leg. Bang. Front kick that leg, side kick that leg, front kick that leg. Okay, oh, that's a bit too much. But you will get better the more you practice, guys, okay? So that's the short clip today about stances. And when you really think about what leg is forward, which one's your left and your right leg, right leg, left leg. Okay, and if you get good at your stances, you will move a lot faster through the grades. Okay, so that's a very short clip today. Work on your stances, get really good at them, get extra points, because hard work, what does hard work mean? Well, Kung Fu means hard work, but hard work will get you further. Okay, so you'll move up the grades a lot quicker. Excellent. Feet together, left hand, right fist, bow this way. Thank you guys, and I'll see you in class. Bye.